Hello and good morning to a new video for a new tutorial on how to automate sending your job applications with using an LLM with some JavaScript too on the front end. So first, let me show you a demo of how this bot will be working, and then we'll look at the internals and how it's built and how you can use it to get a job. So recently, I've been applying to a lot of jobs just to avoid getting any kind of arthritis or finger disorders. I decided that it'd be easier to automate this and let AI do the heavy lifting for applying to these jobs, right? So let me show you first a demo of this on LinkedIn. I hope my account doesn't get flagged. Uh, oh snap! All right, perfect. All right. All right, so now I'm on the page, and then what the script does is it'll go through this list right here and click on each job and apply to it. And for this to work, you have to make sure that you turn on the easy apply filter. And if you probably want to apply to a position that's open, it'll be better to apply to jobs that have been posted in the past 24 hours. And it's also important to set the right job you're looking for or kind of job. That way you can when the companies you send your application to, those applications will be relevant to what you're applying to. And the bot is super honest, where if the information that's being asked for is not on your resume, it'll leave it blank, where you'd have to intervene and manually fill out that information. So let's see what's going on here. Um, let's refresh the page so we can trigger the bot. All right, so our bot's initialized. We know that because we have to apply with AI. And so first, it'll open up the modal, read the fields, and then send these fields back to the AI. AI will return JavaScript that will fill in the response. Right? It even speaks Spanish. Uh, all right. Yep. And so that's one application down within seconds. Right. So next we have another job. It's telling me I'm going to be one of the first applicants, and then there's a 30-second wait in between the requests, so I don't max out my Gemini AI credits. I've also tried to integrate this with Llama, but my computer isn't strong enough to run the models with 1 billion to like 4 billion parameters. 270 million is fine, but even that sometimes crashes the computer, and the app doesn't work. So here's our second job. It's applying again automatically, and let's look at some of the JavaScript code in the background. What's happening? All right, so you can see here the AI is generating the JavaScript that's injected into the page and ran to fill out the application. So, let's see what we have here. I think this is some file information stuff, right? What else do we have here? So, for example, here's one of the radio buttons that's clicked for you automatically, right? And so, setting up this project is like a two-step process, I guess, where you would need to run the backend, um, and then you will need to install TamperMonkey on your browser, and then insert the custom script into TamperMonkey, which will initiate the process for you. Right. So here's the TamperMonkey script, and all this will be included in a repository that I'll add a link to at the bottom of in the description of the video. Right. So um, and make sure once you copy this file onto your TamperMonkey um, scripts or whatever, make sure that you set the API root. So that's correct, and it automatically sets the page rules where the bot should be running. So continue applying. Sometimes this one needs a photo. Oh, not perfect. All right. So we're applying, analyzing, get the JavaScript, boom, bam, keeps going. So this is one of the most interesting aspects of it. Let's see how it solves. Oh, it did that already. And if we review the application, you know, do I live in Ireland? Obviously, no. And like that, automatically closes this window and moves on to the next application. Um, Again, when once you go through the repository, there's full instructions on how to use this, and how it just makes things a whole lot easier when you're applying to jobs. Where you give it your resume information, and you know, and let's look at some of the Go code that we have here. What do we have here for Go code? Oh, snap! I'm inside a project. All right. Yeah, you can also again you can run a local model with it, so you're not constrained by cloud providers. Here's my resume. I've embedded it within as a means of getting it out there, hopefully to get a job. And here's the prompt that it generates that it sends back to, you know, the LLM ultimately. But thank you for watching. This is something really cool I want to share. Again, you can get the instructions and the entire package, and that will be linked below in the description of the video. Thank you. Let's see what else it's doing. Let's watch one more application where this one only has 4 applicants. That's crazy. All right, so this one is 9 hours ago. Let's see what we got. Profile software services in Spain. Hopefully, I'll get that job. And again, this model does speak all the languages. It's using Gemini, so you will need a Gemini. And here is a part where it actually stumbled on an error, corrected itself, and then kept going. All right. So again, thank you for watching.